This morning, we are learning about an Iranian plot to try and influence November's presidential election. According to intelligence officials, Iranian hackers sent unsolicited information that they stole from the Trump's campaign to people associated with President Biden's then re-election campaign. Now, officials say there is no evidence that any of the recipients responded to the emails. And a former Biden campaign official tells CBS News that material was not used. Despite that, former President Trump has accused President Biden of working with Iran to influence the election.
They gave them all of the materials because Biden is working with Iran, and Iran doesn't exactly like me. This is really foreign election interference. This is real election interference, not the phony crap that they've been trying to pin on me with Russia for years.
All right, joining us now with more on this is CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Skanga. So I have sort of a two-parter for you, Nicole. Did we get any sort of clarity about whether or not this was something that was state-sponsored? Because it could be Iranians, but that's different than a state-sponsored attack. And also, to what end? What's the motive here?
Yeah, to your first question, Anne-Marie, we did get an indication from the U.S. government revealing Wednesday that it was Iranian state-sponsored cyber operatives that stole that material we're talking about from former President Donald Trump's campaign, then tried to peddle that directly to Biden campaign officials, folks associated with the campaign. And while they did not say exactly what the Iranians stole, in a statement, the Department of Justice, FBI, CISA, the nation's top cybersecurity agency, said Iranian state actors had sent Biden campaign officials unsolicited emails containing stolen, non-public material that's pretty explicit from the former president's campaign back in June and July when Biden was still running for president. And according to the statement, there's no indication that the Biden team responded or even engaged with those emails. The Biden campaign said in a statement it condemns any election interference in the strongest terms, adding that the Iranians here targeted the personal email accounts of those folks associated with the campaign, and adding that those emails really appeared to be scams or even just phishing attacks.
So do we have an idea of what they were hoping would happen?
I think this was a bait and switch operation. Clearly it did not work in this case. And what former President Trump is accusing there, we have no evidence of that. But, this, Anne-Marie, is top of mind for officials and lawmakers. In fact, just yesterday, officials from Google, Apple, Meta testified before the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee about each of their companies' ongoing efforts in identifying and disrupting some of these foreign influence campaigns we've been hearing about from Iran, from Russia, ahead of the U.S. elections. And it really served as an opportunity, too, for lawmakers to urge those tech giants to do more to tamp down on some of this, including, in other cases, fake news articles, phony videos, webs of disinformation being funded by foreign entities, all with an eye on influencing U.S. politics, trying to sow chaos ahead of Election Day. And amid all this early voting, just last week, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken accused the Russian outlet RT of working alongside Russian intelligence services to conduct influence and cyber operations meant to spread Kremlin propaganda. So not all of this happening in a vacuum, and certainly concerning just weeks ahead of the election.
Absolutely, Nicole. And a reminder to question what you see on those social media platforms. You don't know where it's coming from. Nicole, thank you very much.